points in the game.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Out of my way,
Out of my way.
out of my way,
Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play.
out of my way.
Get out of my way.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Well, tonight we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Giants. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And right away, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I would guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
So here are the Giants now in great field position to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
On the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the Patriots' 37-yard line.
Wilson now off the bootleg. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here's Wilson. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Patriots send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Second down.
Wilson will throw again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
It's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 3 yards.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Right back to Tracy. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
This is caught. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Looking to throw. May. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. They'll throw with May. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
A gain of 7. First down, New England.
Douglas, the man in motion. To throw, it's May. Give him 9 on the... Scramble there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and just a couple of inches.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 23-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back to Stevenson on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the interception, here's Wilson. Milton Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Throwing is Wilson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Now it's Wilson. He gets it left side to Johnson. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Tracy. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. To throw is Wilson. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air, May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll throw now on the final play. That went on the money to Bourne downfield. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game, and I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
The extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a New York Giant.
Tracy going to get it on first down. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
Wilson.
41-yard line.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Now it's Wilson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal.
42-yard attempt.
Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good.
Personal foul.
But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now Wilson. Throw left side, complete. That's Johnson.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gano for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards. Off the play fake. Here's May. Checking this down to Stevenson. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Second down and 3. Here's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Stevenson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. From the gun, it's May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play, attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Giants
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Wilson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got this complete to Robinson. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On to give, it's Tracy. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having it.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Now 3rd and 9.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. New England's offense set to go. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. On play action, May. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running left is Stevenson. We'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. They'll throw with May. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action. May. Out right to Bourne. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's May. That's caught by Davis. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now remember now, no overtime here in the preseason, so in a tie game, this ought to be a fight to the finish. On the handoff, Stevenson. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York set to take the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Wilson. That's caught by Johnson. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Throwing now is Wilson. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.